Hello everybody, and welcome to Resident Evil 4. The remake, specifically. The original Resident Evil 4 is, my favorite single-player game of all time. It's like a tie for first place for me, because that's my favorite single-player game, and then Atlas Reactor is my favorite, like, multiplayer game. But, you know, rest in peace that game. So, you know, it is effectively my favorite game of all time. Now, as you're going to notice here, I have the option to continue playing from my last save, and that's because, in classic YouTuber fashion, I got the true experience of, I spent 8 hours recording, audio was all messed up, I didn't realize it, I did an audio check, and I, like, listened back to the recording, but it wasn't as noticeable in the main menu, but once you get into the game and the cutscene, it was echoing the audio, so you were hearing everything slightly delayed twice, so it was unsalvageable, unfortunately.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget.
So, we're back. So I did get, like I said, 8 hours in, a decent chunk into the game, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep... I know what you're thinking, but I'm not one of them. I'm wearing a Snuggie because my room is cold. I'm not a cultist, I swear. Would a cultist drink chalky milk? I don't think so.
September 30th, 1998.
So I'll probably play a clip of,
It's a day I'll never forget.
around here of the really, really wonky
The cop
audio.
inside
Just
me
so you guys
died
get an
that
idea
day.
of what I'm sparing
That
you
night,
from.
Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night, the pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Almost identical to the music in the original one too that plays here. There's just none of the chanting.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
That someone must be very important, huh? The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure you boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
You have a strange sense of humor. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Just between us. A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
So, for context, I have beaten the original Resident Evil 4 23 times. So naturally, if I see a difference that I find interesting, I might just reflexively comment on it. I'll do my best not to have the entire game just me being like, oh, this is different.
Nature calls, huh?
But, for example,
I'll be right back.
this cutscene, I like, because they changed enough of the game while keeping, like, the core of it. So that it feels like the same house, but it's been renovated type of thing, you know? Like, you're familiar with it, but there's some new stuff added to it that makes it feel different. So, like, in the original game, this cutscene's kind of just a nothing burger. Like, the guy goes out, pees, says, it's racing, and then gets back in the car. And then you drive to where the actual stuff happens. But it's a bit different than this one.
alguien ahí?
Because he wanders off, and that's a point of interest, you know? So. And another big difference is that cutscene where he just gives you like a recap. There's a much gloomier tone in this one than the original one. The other one, he's kind of almost just like a
He sure is taking his time. Did
documentary
he fall in?
narrator, just kind of explaining what happened.
You better go and
But this
take
one,
a
he
look.
just sounds depressed and beaten, you know, like. So it's interesting.
Oh, watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
So much for helping me.
The cops also seem a little bit nice. Actually, are they called cops? I'm not sure what the term would be for like a Spanish. I know the vehicles is like policia, or I probably butchered that, but I wonder if they're called something different. But it seems a little bit nicer in this one too, because in the first one, if you go back to the car, you'll just be like, "What? Did you forget your makeup or something?" Whereas, I mean, you can't talk to him if you go back to the car, but he's just kind of like. More just a charming idiot rather than any sort of... Yeah. So. Surely there's something over here. Surely there's something over here. Yeah, like peek its... Ah. I didn't actually explore that much the first time around in this area, so I was hoping I'd find a window or something. Another detail I like about this that makes a ton of sense is that Leon actually knows Spanish in this version of it.
Anyone home?
He doesn't speak any Spanish in the original one, and it just seems very strange that they would send some guy to retrieve the president's daughter in a Spanish-speaking country when he doesn't know a lick of the language. God dang, I was hoping I could kind of like cheat the camera because it's. Well, you'll see in a second, but it's kind of funny because that's a nice little kitchen dining room area. But it's apparently empty. Exact. Psych. He's just standing there weirdly, and then he kind of. It's almost like he was just waiting for us to come in. And now he's going to prepare food for us, like a really good
Sorry
host.
to barge in like this.
Yeah, see, he's checking on the soup.
OhImFabulous. Vino aquí?
I also kind of wonder if, like, voice actors that speak foreign languages are just told how to say that, or if they actually learn a bit of the language before they roll. So I originally thought that was screaming coming from the car, but what was he making us?
Man, that stinks.
Yeah, the only part that really bothers me is I think there's a lot of hair in there. I think I might have been able to try stomaching the rest of it without that. But... National Police Corps. Okay, so they call them like cops, police. I'm assuming it's the same. Mario. Okay. As an aside, I really don't like when games have a flashlight, but they are only taken out during specific scenes automatically. And I believe that is how this is set up. It's not like the end of the world or anything, but there's just sometimes when the game is a bit dark, but not dark enough for the game to be like, oh, we should take out the flashlight, and it can make it kind of annoying to try to get your bearings.
Hey! I read you. What's your situation?
I kind of wish it would have showed subtitles for what he was saying. Since Leon understands Spanish, it would have been kind of cool to, because I don't know what the heck he was saying. I can, you know, infer pretty
What was that?
well, but
No fucking way. It just keeps getting worse.
anyways, get out of Dodge. Just said, love to stick around and chat. I gotta go. No, hospitality's been great and all, but I'm a busy man. Got places to go, people to shoot.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later.
Dang, that guy broke that door down really quick. He's jacked.
Myself out.
Just quickly lose interest. Like women with me. I mean, we were trespassing and now we ain't, so I guess that's all he needed. Yeah, this game was pretty cool. So, like I mentioned, I played the original game a ton, so... And when I was watching, like, trailers for this game coming out, I was kind of nervous because I didn't like the way some of the stuff looked in a vacuum. Like, I hated that, like, you could parry the chainsaw from the gameplay footage I was seeing and stuff. Just, like, from the clips of it, you know, without seeing it in the context of the actual game. But the game does a pretty good job of making that an actual, like, decision you need to make, like, okay, I could block this chainsaw swing, but it's gonna basically destroy my knife, and your knife's pretty useful in this game, so... Stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see, I got pretty far, but we'll start a new save up, and it's no big deal. But yeah, I like that, actually. I do like that. I still miss the knife of Resident Evil 4, because doing a knife-only run was pretty fun. Give me my ammo, baby.
¡Ahí está! ¡No dejéis que se escape!
Give him the puppy. Bad. No bugs. This is a bug-free zone. Another one? Better talking. Oh, okay. You know, I stepped on that one my first time too. I forgot it was there. They kind of blend in a bit. Oh, chill, my guy. Ooh, flash grenade. This is spicy. Now for honestly one of gaming's most iconic sequences. Maybe it just me that thinks that, but I mean Resident Evil 4, the original, was very popular and well regarded by a lot of people. It was also very divisive. Shit. This scene is a mastercraft in just how to make it an intense and interesting section of a game. Nice. Ammo. See it? Yep, keep going that way, please. I need to loot some more. Thank you. Spicy. Okay. Save the other red rod for now. I guess my gun isn't good enough for a long time. Alright.
Here we go.
Aha. Whoa, what happened in the game? That was scary. It stuttered pretty bad there. Let me check. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to make sure the game was still actually recording. I'm too paranoid now. They did a really great job of making me look unsettling in this.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It's my lucky day.
In the original, kind of looks silly to be honest, Dr. Salvador. Do you have chance guy? He just looks like, it's just like, why do you have that bag over your head? You look ridiculous with it. But in this, it makes him look pretty intimidating because they have the little holes with like the bloodshot eyes. You can kind of see peering out from it.
Oh, nice.
Eh! Wow. Good ball then. You coming in? Yeah.
Ways closed.
Out the window. You are an angry man. How do you like this? Ah! You just pushed me. You know, I think a good flashbang.
Here you go.
Stat. Kick. Ow. Ow. Okay, I think he's dead. Yep, okay, okay. Ow! Oh, I'm almost dead though. So many of them. Eh. Oh! Ow! This is a bad place to run to. I just gotta, I think, run for it. Okay, okay. Whoop that.
Huh?
We killed so many of them.
Él nos invoca. Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sadler Todopoderoso.
Use another iconic part. This line.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
With a nice cooking corpse in the background to really accentuate the theme or the vibe. Alright, that was pretty good.
Routes to Condor 1. I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill. There's a path on the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
Sure there aren't multiple windmills. Yeah, what a great set piece that is. Both this version of it and the original. It's just really cool. It really introduces just the difference between all the zombie types we've seen before and these ones. Because I can't think of there being a zombie where they're basically these normal people most of the time, but then they turn zombie mode when, you know, outsiders are around. It's a very interesting premise. And just did a pretty cool job of showing you how normal the lives are. And also the whole, like, okay, why did they stop everything they were doing when the church bell rings? You know, poses an interesting question or makes you wonder what's going on here. So, very big fan of that scene. That sequence. I could move this and explore. I won't be, but I could easily do that. The ladder broke too. Alright, well, I think I am going to end this first outing into Resident Evil 4 here. But thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll do some quick looting of the village, and then we'll be picking up where we need to next time. See ya!